we have audio on. They can see this page. Let me try to restart this page. Maybe it might help. All right. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. This is the stream on the Twitch portion. Let's have some lights going, shall we? Let's have some camera as well. Hi, how you doing over there? Welcome to the show. It's your boy, Prince Dr. Chukwemeka Edward Atedanya Wuna Waro Hawana Fabugo. Your friends, my friends, they call me Eddie for short. It's a pleasure to have you on the other side of the listening wave. And today we are live in the studio, and as you can see, we have another angle going over here, and that's for those on Twitch, especially for those on Twitch. So, if you guys like what you're saying, one day we'll be able to take this and just flip it around, and we'll be able to see and watch the game completely. So, hopefully, you guys enjoy the same thing, kind of quality that I'm bringing to you. I hope you guys are liking it, the way that I'm upgrading every single time that I have this stuff set up for you guys. So, I'm gonna keep that there. That's for my Twitch. You guys can still see me over here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this guy off, MacBook Mini off. Alright, so we have that going, and we're streaming through Twitch right now. You guys can hear me, correct? Let me check my stream page on Twitch. Oh, yep, it does say that we are live on Twitch. So welcome for those who are joining us. Let me see my channel. So this is my Twitch channel. I have a Twitch page that I can actually access from here and see all the good stuff. So this is the live right now. So it is going on great. Let me see. Is there any volume? So audio is great. I'm enjoying the audio. The audio looks it's sounding great so far. I'm just gonna put my phone over there so that that one is great. Let me see. If anybody wants to write me a message, please don't hesitate to put that in the chat. I will see it up over here. Okay. Now that that is done, what I'm going to go ahead and do now is to actually open up the YouTube link and actually go live on the YouTube link, because we say we're going to go live by 2:35. All right, let's check our cameras. Default camera, check. Sony camera, iPhone default camera, okay. Default microphone, yep. Default microphone. All right, let's go ahead and hit go. Okay, first of all, let's share the link. Let me copy the link to my WhatsApp. I'm gonna post that on my status. So if you guys want to join me on this podcast, you can join me. You'll see the link going live very soon. Okay. So let's see if I can copy that link. I'm copying it, and I'm gonna post it in the Twitch chat. Okay. So you guys should see a link in the chat. If you want to join me on YouTube, just click that link. Okay. And I'm gonna take that link as well, and I'm gonna post it up. Alright, I'm gonna say thank you to this person. I'm gonna go on my status and I'm gonna post that link right there. Okay, so I'm gonna close this down. Camera open. I'll say Alright, welcome to the show. It's your boy Prince Dr. Chukwemeka Edward Atede Anyamuna Waroha one of Abugubo. Your friends, my friends, they call me Eddie for short. We are live on Twitch over here. If you guys can see over there, it is live. We're about to go live on YouTube. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm literally gonna watch. You guys are gonna watch me go live, right? How about that? Say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going live, literally. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so that you guys can always get a notification whenever I go live. All right. So we are live right now on YouTube. Hope you guys can see that on Twitch. All right. Thank you so much. Peace. All right. I'm gonna put the link. Yep. I just got the notification that I am live right now. I'm going to put that down. Okay, so guys, welcome to the show. This show is going to be an interesting one. Allow me to properly introduce myself now. My name is the humble prince, Dr. Chukwemeka Edward Atede Anyawuna Waroha one of Abugo. But your friends, my friends, they call me Eddie for short. And it's a pleasure to have you on the other side of the listening wave. Is there any questions you guys would like to ask me? Please go ahead and ask in the comment section. I'll be honored and glad to have you. If you guys have any ideas that I can use to make this better, make this a little bit more approachable, more understandable. If there's anything that I didn't know before that you guys think I should know, please don't hesitate to write down in the comment section. Say, hey, Eddie, you have a booger on your nose. I'll be glad. I'll wipe the booger off and then you will never see the booger again. Or if I have done something right, say, hey, Eddie, good job for doing that. And I want to see more of that. That makes the world go round. Okay? All right. So as you guys can see, we are live right now, and we are. I do want to share my screen a bit on YouTube. So on YouTube, you guys will be able to see my entire screen. I'm gonna share this screen. Okay. And right now, this is my Twitch page. On Twitch, they probably cannot see my screen right now, can they? Maybe they can. If I was to say open my Mac web, no, I don't need that camera. Should I open this one? No, we're not there yet. Okay, how about this? Okay, okay. I think I figured something out just now. I'm gonna turn this up. Oh yeah, so you guys can see my screen now on Twitch too, right? So let me know if you guys can see my screen on Twitch. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can see that. So this is my OBS studio, and also we are live on YouTube as you can see. So YouTube, I'm sharing my screen, and from Twitch as well, I'm sharing my screen. So both parties can see my screen clearly, and I'm very happy. So this is going on great so far. So far so good. I do need a tiny camera so I can see myself. This looks good. Okay, if I prop this, maybe not this one is the best. No, I'm gonna leave the meeting on Zoom, and then I'm gonna see if I can present. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm presenting right now, and I don't know if it's presenting on the Twitch as well. Let's see. How is it doing on Twitch? Nah, it's not presenting on Twitch. But on YouTube, it's presenting, and it's presenting great. And so far, so good. So far, so good. Alright. I'm going to turn that off for a second. Maybe how about I put it like so? I'm like a tiny little face on the screen. So you guys can, I'm still presenting, but I have myself, I have like a little mini me on the screen that I can like at least still converse, and you guys can still see me on the screen, right? It's looking good so far. I like what it looks like. All right. Audio is great. You guys can hear me clearly. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. If you guys cannot hear me clearly, I'll do something to work on it. Let's see. Twitch. Twitch looks good. You guys are getting my, okay, this is my YouTube channel on Twitch. So I need to copy my Twitch channel and post on YouTube. So let's go to my Twitch channel. Let's see. Twitch, 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 Open Sesame, Twitch.com. Alright, so what is the topic for today? Like, you guys have been bugging me, like, Eddie, what is the topic? What is the topic? I always try to wait for my guests to arrive before we start the topic. But yeah, if you guys are too pushy, I might tell you early. So just bear with me. Let me find out what Twitch is talking about over here. Go to twitch.com. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, I'm also there live. So this is my page on Twitch. It's called Eddie for short, EDDY number 4 SHOT. Let me see my channel. So this is my channel right here, and as you can see, we are live. It's showing everything that we're doing. So technically, this is probably the best podcast you've seen, because no other person can do two simultaneous lives at the same time, share on both of them at the same time, and have perfect audio the first time. So clap for me now. At least give me a thumbs up to say that I have done something well, right? If you, otherwise, I'm just playing with you guys, right? Let's see. So see the Twitch. Twitch is great. This is my Twitch channel, and it's called Eddie for short. EDDY number 4 SHOT. Okay, EDDY number 4 SHOT. As you can see, we have all this great stuff going on here for everybody to watch along. I like what I'm seeing. So I have 7 followers. What? We've got to the 7 followers on Twitch. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. That's what's up. 3 followers to go. Can you guys see? I only have 3 followers to go. So you guys can make it different. Go open a Twitch page now. It's very easy to make one. You create an email. On my old podcast, I showed you guys how to make emails, right? And we created a new email that we were able to use to create a new page. So if you guys want to do that, go ahead and hit that like button and see more. If you want to see more like that, and go ahead and do that. This is my Instagram. I have a bunch of Instagram, 3 of them to be precise. I have my personal, private, and public. Okay. My personal one is probably what I just use and people I meet. My private page or public page is the one that I talk to people and I meet in public, and then of course so on and so forth. So the Eddie for short _ in studios, Eddie for short, Eddie for _ short That is the first one. Eddie for short underscore studio is the second one. Eddie for short underscore podcast is the third one. So if you guys want to follow me on all those good stuff, please go ahead and be my guest. All right. So back to the live stream. You guys are seeing my page. Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. So you're basically able to see everything that is on my screen right now. I hope you guys are seeing it clearly. Nothing is being like blocked away or something like that. Let me know if it is being blocked out. Otherwise, if you guys like what you're seeing, don't hesitate. Please just let me know what it is that I can do better. I will try my best to do it better. Okay? Let me say hi in the chat. One thing I did not do was to post my Twitch name. So what is my Twitch channel? Let me share my channel, shall I? Alright, so what I'll do is I'll hit here. I'll copy the URL. So the URL has been copied. I'm going to bring it here to the live stream. And I'm going to say greetings and salutations. Alright. So I got greetings and salutation. I'm pasting the link. So you guys can click on that Twitch link and to send you directly to my Twitch page, and you guys should be able to, subscribe to me. If you guys want to do that, want to hit the like button, that would be great. If you guys want to comment, that is even better. Go ahead and do all those things. Hit that like button, smash that 100 so that we know that we're doing something great. All right, something like that. That helps us to know that we are engaged and we're doing something awesome. Let me go ahead and copy a couple more of this and post them on. Okay, let's go on. Let's post this on X, shall we? Let's post this on X and see what's going on X. Yes, www.x.com. Alright, x.com. Let's go. We got this. This is my page on X. Stop scrolling. Say one word in German. Dankeschön. Yes. Okay, let me see. I think I should reply that since I said something. Reply. Dankeschön. I think that's a German word. Alright, rewrite grammarly. Okay. Boop. Alright, thank you. And I'm about to post what's happening. Everyone can see. I'm gonna post the link. So that's my link to my Twitch page, and then let's see the link to the YouTube page, shall we? Where is it? Yeah, this one. Copy. Okay. Where did he go? What was I working on just now? Twitch. Let's take to the YouTube page. That was Twitch to the YouTube page. This is the one to the Twitter page. Why is it not posting? Copy link address. It doesn't look regular paste. What is going on? Join Twitch today. I have an account. Why is it not letting me log in? What's in the world? I did not know that it's not even letting me log in. Alright, let me log into my Twitter page. The code is 1. Alright, we are logging back in. Welcome back, Eddie for short. As you guys can see, boom, we are live. You can see the link over there. So that link is working. I'm very happy. Why is my Twitch page not working? What's going on? I need this URL. So I'm going to copy this URL, bring it over here. So the Twitch is here, perfect. This one's over here. I'm going to come over here and then paste this guy. Let's go ahead and paste and send it. So in the chat, you guys should see my YouTube link and my Twitch link. Okay, so feel free to click on any of them and come on the website. Come talk to me. Come talk to, share your questions, whatever it is that is bugging you, whatever it is that is interesting you or perplexing you. Let me know. I'll be glad to answer all those great questions. All right, I do want to do one more thing, which is send this information. I'm going to copy I'm gonna copy this and then paste it in my status. So I'm gonna post this as a status, right? So all right, then I'll add that link right there. I'll post send it, and then I want the second one, which is my Twitter link. I'm gonna copy the Twitter link and Twitch link. I'm gonna take another photo. Right, I took that photo and then I'm gonna add that link right there. Okay, so I have the link right there. What else do I need to add? I think that's it. Okay, and then I'm gonna post that. So there you have it, folks. That is how you send a broadcast. That's how you get people alerted to what you want to do, and then you keep it moving from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's about time we talk about the topic of the day, right? I know you guys are listening earnestly. You can see me. Can you guys see me clearly? Let me bring this guy down here. You guys can see me clearly, right? I can move. I can shrink all these ones so that. Oh no 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 no! Do you wish to exit? No, I don't want to exit. I just wanted to shrink the page. All right. How about this guy? All right. So I shrunk the page to the size I wanted, and I'm gonna open a new Google page, and basically I want to go from my. I wrote down the topic earlier, but I seem to be blanking right now. Give me 1 second. All right. Yes, that's the one. So one thing I like to do is I like my Google feed, right? My Google feed gives me such amazing topics to talk about, right? We could go for days and talk about all of these topics. Like every single one is something great, right? And perhaps you guys are not seeing it properly. Let me go ahead and return back to the regular screen. I'm gonna stop presenting for a second. I'm gonna bring back this my Zoom page. New meeting. Yes, I just need my okay there. So you guys can see. Can you see? Oh, it's flipped. Give me 1 second. Video setting. Mirror my page. No, don't mirror it. Okay. There we go. I'll be back later. So what I want to show you is basically the. Hold on. Let me bring this guy to the middle of the screen. Okay. My Google page is so ubiquitous and full of very cool stuff that I cannot wait to talk about each and every one of it on the new show that I'm starting, right? But on this show that we're starting, I want to start, and the title of today's topic is drum roll, please. Computer. I'm gonna move this guy down here for now. Computer class for the novice. I don't want to use elderly, I don't want to use youngin, I don't want to use rookie. So I'll say novice. For the novice, yes? You don't know yet, so that's why you're a novice. For the novice. I don't know if I should put that in capital letter, but let's not put it in capital letter. Computer class for the novice, right? Computer class for the novice. That's the topic of the day. With a full stop there. Post. I'm gonna copy that. I'm also gonna post that in the chat on YouTube, right? So there we go. Chat on YouTube. Send. All right. So novice is it only copied novice? That's so strange. I wanted to copy the entire. Alright. So here we go. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. All right. So computer class for the novice, right? Every one of us has an uncle or an auntie who doesn't really know how to use their computer or their phone, right? So this is an opportunity for me to actually use what my expertise are, which is a little bit of knowing in here and there how things work, understanding how things move around and things like that. My goal is to actually say, hey, I want each and every one of us to be able to use this device in our hand, right? We have a supercomputer in our hand, and right now I have an iPhone, and of course, it's not everybody that can afford an iPhone, right? But the iPhone I have is very ubiquitous to me, right? And it does a lot. This iPhone I have is called the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And of course, it's not everybody that can afford the iPhone 15 Pro Max, but I was able to an opportunity to get this, right? I got this as a gift actually. But that's beside the point. What I'm trying to say is that one could have a Galaxy or iPhone or a very like excellent phone, and if you don't know how to use it, well, it's useless. And then someone could have a 3310 and be able to communicate just like somebody that does this. So my goal with this entire okay. My goal with this entire class is to help those our uncles and aunties. They really do need help. To help our uncles and aunties who are struggling, big time struggling. I use emphasize the word struggling to use or learn how to use computer. And it really perplexes me how these are the guys that fought the war. They are the boom up generation, right? They invented so many things, they created so many things, new cultures, new outreaches, yet use computer zero. I know I'm looking at my mom. She's probably laughing. Mommy, I know this class is especially for you. But anyways, let's go. We start with that and we go on to other people. Okay, so come on. I want you to work with me. I want you to hang with me. I hope you all are having fun. We're going to start by getting to familiarize ourselves with the computer. Okay. Now, the computer I'm using right now is called a MacBook. It's a MacBook Pro 16. The Mac 16 inches. The MacBook Pro 16 inches. My own right now does not have a screen, so even though I can mirror the page or the screens that I have right here, I cannot see it on my screen. So I have a monitor off to my side. That's why you see me turn to the side here and look over here. The reason I'm looking over here is because, hold on, let me get back on this video. The reason is because the laptop screen is cracked. I cannot see anything from here, and the monitor is working, and it's actually a very good monitor. It's much bigger than my laptop screen, and it gives me like this extra vantage point that I wouldn't get anywhere else. So it's awesome. And I also have a mini projector to my right here. I'm gonna use this guy. Okay. So there we go. This is my switch right now. I want you guys to see. So I'm going to pick up this camera. Can you guys still see me on YouTube? You can see my screen on YouTube, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can see my screen on YouTube. So if you look over here in my room, I have a projector on the wall. Can you see the projector on the wall? So it's like projecting Roku right now. So the cool thing about my phone when it's connected to this is it is automatically zooming. I'm not the one doing that zoom. It's automatically zooming in to accommodate this guy in the screen, right? Which is very cool in my opinion. So let's go back to where it was. It was just here placed. So as you can see behind me, this is the Flight on the Wall podcast. Flight on the Wall podcast is with Eddie for short on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify, and you can find us on also everywhere you get your sweet things. Where did I keep my other page? I don't know. That's strange. I'm surprised that it's not hanging on the wall over here. Usually there's another link here that tells us all the other categories where you can find little of me. But I showed you guys that earlier, so that's not really important right now. Okay. Getting to know your computer. Alright? So one thing I can do is this was just an intro, right? To get us all warmed up and started. So I can either stop this stream and start a new one. That way, we'll start a new one, like I say, and we'll title it Computer Class. So that one was the intro to Computer Class. This is now Computer Class, right? Should I continue directly from here? You guys let me know. If you guys think it's a good idea to just push on, I'll push on. But if you think it's not, let me know as well, and I'll stop. Let's see. Okay. One thing I can do is this. I'm gonna turn this guy off. Okay, that guy is still there. That one is over there. This one is seeing my screen. Okay. And somebody watching us, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to hit that 100 on the screen. That way they will know that we are doing something good, Otherwise they wouldn't know that we're doing anything good, alright? So thank you so much for those that are coming in and watching us and those that are coming in and running away. Really appreciate it. Okay. Computer class for the novice. Where do we start? Where do we start? Right? Let's go to Google. Maybe the person doesn't even have to find Google. Oh boy, wow. So finding out where to start is on his own is already a big issue. This is intriguing. I like this already. I already like it. Anything that gets my brain thinking is already exciting for me. So I'm going to go over there. I'm going to get a nice sheet. I'll put on this wall, and we'll actually use pen and paper and try to get down. We'll do a flow chart on what we are supposed to do, and then we'll go from there. Bear with me 1 minute, okay? Let me. All right. Check what I've got, right? So I put it over here. Maybe if I put it over here, it might not be better. But you'll be able to see it in front. How about over here? Yeah, over here is fine. Okay? Get that guy. All right, so there you have it, a plain sheet that we can use, right? Look how clear and nice it looks. I'm gonna position this guy a little bit to the right so that to capture this, right? So you guys can see that, right? If I step in front of this, it kind of zooms out. Not bad. Okay, so let's start a flow chart, shall we? I need a permanent marker. Markers. I have a blue marker here, so we're gonna call it computer class. All right, you guys can see my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Please, what's this? All right, let me go ahead and should I show you just for the view from this camera or the view from this camera? Let's see. Maybe I should just turn to the front camera at least for this portion, right? I think that would be the best plan. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna turn this off. Turn on the Mac camera, okay? So you guys can see that on Twitch, and then on YouTube. Oops, that's my phone. YouTube. This is YouTube. On YouTube, what I will do is I will stop mirroring. And you guys can see my screen, right? Awesome. So you all can see my screen now. Let's be sure this Twitch is there. Okay, let's Twitch join so Twitch can see my screen as well. Okay, everything looks good so far. So far so good. Okay, so let's draw a flow chart, right? So I put here computer class. So computer class is at the top of the list. That's what we are doing today. That's the topic of the day. Let's put a line underneath it, right? What is a computer? That's the question. The question of the day is what is a computer, right? People want to know what a computer is. What is it? A computer can be anything. You know, you can have artificial computer. You can have computer made out of blocks. You can have computer made out of plants. You can have anything that computes is a computer. Anything that can do addition and then subtraction and then do something with it and then give you an output, give it an input, it processes and gives an output, that's a computer. So let's find the definition of computer, right? Let's see. Definition of computer. Now, I do want to show you guys my screen, so I will turn this one off. I'll keep my MacBook Mini on. Mac Mini. Okay, that's a good one right there. Let's see. Why is it so small though? I'll just leave that one as it is. It looks very tiny, but it's fine for now. Okay, so Mac Mini, you guys can see me on the screen. I can pull this guy out so you guys can see a little bit me on that side, and then maybe this one so you can see another angle on that side. Alright, so you guys are seeing my screen. let me go ahead and also share my screen on the other side on the live stream. So I'm going to share my screen again over here. So entire screen, yep. Okay. So you guys, boom, you guys can see my screen, right? Awesome. So on my screen, I do want to pull this guy to the center like so. All right. So on this part, you guys can see this, right? Excellent. Okay. Computer. So anything can be a computer. A smartphone can be a computer, right? A laptop could be a computer, right? That's a laptop. Close enough. What else can be a computer? Like a switchboard, right? Yes, can be a computer. What else can be a computer? In fact, let's find out the definition of a computer, shall we? Let's see what a computer is. According to Google, a computer is what? Results for computer. Yep. I need definition. Alright. So, computer definition, yes? An electronic device for storing and processing data, typically in binary form, according to instructions given to it in a variable program. So there has to be a program, there has to be a source, there has to be an input, there has to be an output, right? That what makes it a computer. So anything could be a computer, right? Let's see. So this when we had the onset of computer was around the 1960s, oh no, 1940s, maybe 1930s. There's been an uptick in computer, right? All right. So, what's a simple definition of computer? What is a computer? A computer is a machine that can store and process information. Most computers rely on binary system which use two variables, zeros and ones, to complete tasks such as storing data, calculating algorithm, and displaying information. Right. So, as you can see, you have a computer is made up of it. Back in the days, we have to have this. We used to have these old computers which had an input, a display, and a processing unit, right? The input would be the mouse, the keyboard. You had the display unit or the processing. You have the computer for the CPU, and you have the display. You have the output from the speaker, and of course the monitor, right? Amazing, amazing. So now we understand the definition of a computer, correct? Great. All right. Now, what we are going to do now is to see what we as individuals can use our computers to do, right? Since they say we can use it to process information, we can use it to store information. So, what kind of information can be stored on a computer? I'll give you an example, right? Let me do this. So, I just took a photo, right? I just took a photo. It's a terrible quality photo, but it has my face there, kind of the shadow of my face on my nose, and it has Flight on the Wall podcast. Now, I could choose to save this to my laptop, right, or save this to my phone. What I'll do is I'll send this. I'll click a send. So that I just took a photo, right? Hold on, let's cancel this. I just took that photo, right? I took the right. I go to the set gallery. I see the photo that I just took, right? I click on it and I say I want to send this to my laptop now. Now my laptop shows up here in a very cool setting. You see that it says MacBook Pro? So what I do is I will just go boop, send in that, right? So now that link is going to send and it's going to show up on my computer. I just heard it. So it says receiving. Now it just received. Now I got the folder on my computer. And voila, I can see the picture now. I can edit it. I can modulate it. I can choose the part of the picture I want to show or not show. I can zoom in. I can zoom out. I can make this more edit. I can edit it to make it look better, or I can make it look worse based on what I do on the computer. I can crop it. That is change the size. Right? There's so many things you can do on a computer. Correct? Good. So one thing I want to show you also is that these smartphones that we have, right, and the laptop, they are not the only ways that we can do or use computer. You can use ordinary water or even weaving stick to do a computer. You just need to know what algorithm you're building, okay? All right. Now that we understand that you can send and store information and process information on a computer, so processing will be like me editing this now. That will be a processing. Storage is if I take it and put in a gallery. That's storing, right? All right. Let's minimize that. Minimize that as well. Okay. Next thing we're going to do now is to understand what can we do with our phones or computers. But first of all, we have to know how to turn it on and off, right? What if you have a phone? So today, since we are using our laptop, I'm going to tell you how to use your phone, and then maybe one day when we're using our phone, I'll teach you how to use our laptop. Okay. So here we have the phone, right? On this phone, let me pause this so you guys can still see me over here. All right, perfect. So on this phone, I'll show you how to turn the phone off and turn it on again. So that'll be the first example of what we can do with a phone or a computer, right? You try to turn it off and on again because that's what they teach you. If that's what they teach you, like if you call IT now, you have an issue with your computer. You know what they'll say? Did you try turning it off and on again? So if you knew how to turn it off and on again the first time, that would have fixed your problem. So let's teach you how to turn your phone on and off. All right. For the iPhone, let me bring it out of this case. In this case, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. It's made by Dbrand. They make very great cases, and the cases are very, very cool. They have a MagSafe and can charge the phone very well. And it has a. This is not part of the case. You attach it, and it looks like a marble. Can you guys see? Real cool, no? All right. So this is my phone in all its beauty and glory. It's a white iPhone 15 Pro Max. All right. How do you turn an iPhone on and off? Hmm? Uh, on the iPhone, you have these buttons on the side. You have the silencer button or the action button. You have the volume up button, and you have the volume down button. Okay. On the other side of the phone, that's where you have your power switch. All right. This is where you lock your phone or on your phone from. Behind you have your cameras. You have one, two, three. You have a flash and a sensor. Correct. And then at the bottom we have the lightning port, or now it's USB-C port, and we have audio, microphone and speaker. Okay. At the top of the phone there's nothing, and the other side of the phone is the screen. Okay. So now if you wanted to turn it off, you swipe up to unlock, because your phone has to be unlocked to turn it off. I mean, I see you can probably turn it off if it is um, closed, but you want to hold the top, that is the up volume, in between the action and the bottom volume button. Hold the top volume button and the power switch button on this side. Oh, sorry, I did not tell you about this. So there's this bar right here. I don't really know what it is for. I'll figure it out later. But yeah, you hold the volume up button and the power button, and you hold for 1, 2, 3, and 3 seconds later, this pop-up will show up, and it's asking you to slide to turn your phone on or off. Turn your phone. So it says slide to power off. Can you see that, guys? And there's a medical ID and emergency call button at that place. So, for example, if you are in an emergency, you just press and hold those two, and this will pop up, and boom, you can call 911 before you even type. Or if you didn't know how to type 911, or if you didn't know the number for 911, I don't know why you don't know better. To each their own. All right. So to turn this off, what we will do is what? We'll take our finger, we put it right here, and we pull this guy to the end. You see, until I let go, it won't go off, because if I pull it back here, the phone comes back on, right? So yeah, until I let go, the phone won't go off. You can hold that and look around. You see, but the screen is turning dark, correct? Can you guys see that? So that's you guys. Can you guys see yourself? There's a mirror reflection of you. Hi, how you guys doing? Hey, can you guys see me in the mirror reflection? I'm over there. But yes, that's my favorite fans over there. But to turn it off, what you do is you let go, and the phone goes off. It makes that sound and goes off. So now this is an expensive stone, literally. It has no, it can't do anything. It cannot respond to my touch. It cannot take any photos. It cannot do anything, right, until I power it back up again. Correct? All right, guys. So you've learned how to turn your phone off. Okay. Now the next one. So okay, let me write that in the chat. What we just learned is turning phone off. Let's put that in the chat. Okay. So that's in the chat. Control C. Let's put that in the chat on YouTube as well, shall we? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so phone was turned off, and now the next stage is to try to turn it back on. All right, work with me, guys. Let's do this. Okay, so to turn the phone back on, same principle. Okay, you hold the volume up button and the power button, right? And you hold it for at least 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so in 4 seconds we had the beep, and then the logo came out at 5. So, and then we just watch the logo grow. You just give it a few seconds for it to do its thing. Let's bring this guy back here so we can watch it at the same time as you guys are seeing, right? So boom, and then the phone is on. So what I do is I'll swipe up, I'll put in my code, okay? And voila, the phone has been unlocked, right? So we just realized how to turn the phone off and on again, right? We've done that. That's great. I hope you guys did it with me. Clap for yourself if you did, okay? And if you did, and you've been following along so far, I want you to go ahead and leave a like button in this comment section so that we know that we are doing something great. Okay, see, we just got a little notification saying that we're doing something good. All right, so that was this. All right, so now, first things first, yes, you buy a phone. What are you using a phone for? To make calls, usually. That's what people usually buy phones for back in the day. They buy phones, they're like, oh, I've not called my auntie in a long time. I need to call my auntie. I need to make sure that she can bring beans and bread next week. You know, things like that. But what you do is you pick up your phone and most iPhones already have the layout already set up for you. Usually it's not as difficult or annoying to use. It's like off the box, most people can use an iPhone, right? And it shows you like your first search screen where your Apple, your logo, all these things you can add and customize yourself. So I'm just showing you the basics for now, right? All right, phone call, right? To make a phone call, this is what you do. You want to grab your phone, of course. You see the phone numbers now, and most people don't understand the digits on the phone numbers, right? Back in the day when we used to be younger and when we used to be more attentive to numbers, you could actually type messages by just writing numbers, and you'll be like, because back then it's called a T9 dictionary. You have to press. You see the letter I, or okay, let's start with number one. You see number one has nothing on it, right? And you see number two has A, B, C underneath it. So say for example you wanted to type a car. What you would do is you would type 2, then you would type space, which would be like maybe 0 or something, and then you type 2 3 times to write C, then you type 2 once to write A, then you type, what is it there, 7 3 times so I can write R, and then a car, right? So that would be a car in T9 dictionary. So it's going to be a very weird pattern of numbers to get the same amount of things that you're looking for, right? So to make a call, let's say you want to call, right? I'm not calling anybody, but that seems to be a number from Gettysburg. Anyways, but there we have it. You can start calling by just hitting that green button there, and boom, you'll be on the call. How cool is that? I want you guys to make sure. Let me make sure. Let's make sure I'm not missing any. Not missing any chats. Okay, everything looks good so far. Okay, I'm not missing any chat on YouTube. I'm not missing any chat on Facebook. It looks good over there. Great. All right, my good people. You guys were making good time. We're making good time. Next up, because I do have to be heading out pretty soon. Oh wow, it's already 3:16. I did not expect that. All right. So if you guys want to learn more about this, if you guys want to learn more about it, let me know. I'll be glad to teach each and every one of you more, and when I come back for sure. So to make call, as I said, you just type the number and you press the button, and it should go straight to the person and start talking to the person. Okay. Now, that was phone calling, right? What about messaging? Messaging, right? To write a message, what you do is you press the message button right down there. Can you see? So the one that looks like a phone is for calling. The one that looks like a chat box is for messaging. So you click on that and it's open up your messaging app. And on the top right, you click to access what they call new message, right? You see where it says to, that's where you're going to put in the person's number. So one thing that people don't realize is once you click, let me show you what I'm talking about. Once you click that button over there, the cursor comes here. The cursor comes here. And you have to type in the number. And when you finish typing the number, you are going to come down here for your message, your actual message. That's where you're going to put your actual message. But first of all, the cursor will be up here. And the reason it is up there so that you can put in the number you want to put in of the person you are trying to text. Okay? So say I'm trying to text that person right now, Abdullah Abdul or something. And then I go over here and I say, and I type something funny, right? And now it is going to go to that person, whatever it is that I typed, right? All right. I just wanted you guys to know that. Oh, I got a message. I'm sorry, I didn't reply. Okay. Send it back to them. All right. So that's been done. You guys can hear me. I just wanted to show you a few things, just a early warm up on computer class. We're going to be diving deeper and talking about things and solving people's problem online, live with you. So if you guys would like to join us and check that out, let me know. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button. That lets us know that we are doing something great. Okay, so don't forget to do that for me. Appreciate you. All right. Next step will be, let's take a photo. After we take photo, then we'll come back to Google. Okay, I hope you guys can see. We're going to try to take a photo first, and then we're going to come back to Google Chrome. So how to search for questions. Okay, so photo, you click on the camera app and it automatically goes into the back camera. Can you guys see my hand in the camera? Yes, you guys can see my hand, right? Great. In the back camera, there are different settings of all over the screen. And if you don't know what they are, sometimes you don't really need to know what they are. But sometimes you want to take a better photo, you might need to know what those things are. So I'm going to take a photo and show you what I mean. All right. So at the top left here is your flash setting. Can you guys see it? It's like a mini lightning, right? That flash setting is what tells us whether we can have bright light behind here or not. So something like this would be with flash, without flash, and this should be with flash. So let me see if I can get it to flash. I can't because this place is bright enough, so it's not going to flash weirdly, but that's how it does. Okay, all right. Over here you can choose the quality that you want your camera to do, or what you want your camera to do. Do you want it to take a live photo? A live photo is to take a picture like 2 seconds before you hit the snap button, and I think 2 seconds after you hit the snap button, creating a full-on a full-on encapsulation of like 5 seconds of video almost. Okay, all right. So that was the farthest from the right. Yeah, so the next one from the right is the burst shot. But the burst shot, no, sorry, that's not burst. That's for choosing your color palette. So you can either go cool, warm, or vibrant, rich, warm, or standard. I normally go with vibrant because that kind of makes all the colors pop. Okay, and then you can choose JPEG Max or not. So JPEG Max is like if you want your quality to be like super clean and super crisp. Now I do take photos for a living, so that kind of has me choosing that so that I can give you guys the best quality you guys deserve, right? Okay. So I'm gonna leave that as it is. Next up is this bunch of numbers here. Can you guys see those numbers? Can you guys see the numbers? Can you see the numbers? All right. So those numbers are your zoom levels. So you can start by hitting -5. Do you see? It zoomed out. Then I can go in 1 and go in more 2, go in more again 3. Can you guys see that? And I think I can even go all the way up to 7. And you guys will be able to see the individual, like this is PODCAST, right? Podcast. You guys can see that, but that is way zoomed, right? And that's what's behind right there. Okay, so you can have that ability by just tapping or like scrolling on this wheel, and it will zoom in and out. Can you guys see that? All right, perfect. Next up, let's talk about what's going on down here, and then we'll come to the middle. Okay. On the bottom left, we have our gallery. So this is where you click on to see your past photos and things that you took before. Okay. And then on the bottom right is where you flip your camera orientation. So this is a camera orientation to the front. Oops, sorry about that. Camera orientation to the front. So what's going on here is that I am looking at the camera, and the camera is looking at you guys. Right? Can you guys see? Awesome. So you can also flip the camera back and forth how you want, but you cannot do that during a video or only when you're doing photos you can switch back and forth. But if you're doing a video, you can't switch back and forth, which I find very odd. I think it should be available, and this computer is smart enough to actually do all that computing issue if it's too difficult in their opinion. Anyways, moving on. So we have all these different settings, right? By swiping left, you can go to time lapse. Now, what is time lapse? Time lapse is a type of camera condition where your situation where you take a picture over a certain amount of time. So maybe once every 5 seconds, or once every 10 seconds, or once every 20 seconds, or once every minute. And those time lapse, usually you keep your phone in a position or on a gimbal, and you just watch an area change over time. So like if you were doing plant photography, for example, that takes a long time to achieve, you do a time lapse. If we are doing maybe you're watching a race happen, you choose time lapse and to watch the entire race happen, right? If you are on a plane and you wanted to see the entire journey, you would choose a time lapse. You won't choose video because video takes a lot of memory. All right, so that is time lapse. Next one is slow mo. Slow mo is kind of the opposite of time lapse in a way, because in time lapse you're taking one shot over a long period of time. In slow mo you're taking multiple shots in a very short amount of time. So say for example, okay, let me show you what a slow mo shot is, right? So a slow mo shot, if I was to hit the button and I bring it to my face, what you see is me just looking. Now let me play it back for you and see. Because of you took so many shots, it slows down. You see, it slows down everything. That's not me doing anything. I'm talking normally, as you can see, but over there it's gonna look like it's slowed down for some reason, and it because you use the slow mo edit. Okay, so slow mo takes multiple shots and then over a short period of time compiles them and then makes a very slow motioned movement. Okay, cinematic is just better camera. It's basically portrait mode camera. So on cinematic you can have very very clear quality video, and it will track your face. It will actually find out what's going on over there and see, oh, that's a person, oh, that's not a person, and then it will actually give you clear bokeh effect on the back of the subject. Okay, now video is very self-explanatory, but the cool thing about video comes with all these extra perks up here, right? It has a ProRes HDR. So if you are to click on this, it will have to free some resources so that you can capture as much quality, because this one takes a lot of memory. Okay, so I normally don't use ProRes. Okay, so I turn it off. HD, I use HD. 4K, I use 4K sometimes, but in my daily life I don't need 4K, so I keep it on HD. And sometimes some people say, oh, 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second. In my opinion, I say the higher the frame, the better. Yes, it's gonna take more memory, but if you take a clear quality picture one time, you, even if there's flaw in it, you will be fine with it because it's that good a quality photo. It will capture so much detail. But if you don't capture those details, you have to take multiple shots. You're gonna end up wasting memory regardless. Okay, so I always go keep it at 60. Next up is photo. We already discussed that, taking shots, but let me tell you a couple more things about photo. Over here we have exposure levels, right? We can hit this. If you see this arrow in the middle of the screen, if you hit that arrow, what that arrow does is to pull up this bottom here. At the bottom here you have a series of things that you could use to add to your you can use to add to your photo to make it even better. So here is our flash, like earlier we talked, right? Flash on, flash off. You can do flash auto. So right now it was on flash auto. So let me put it on flash on and see if it will actually take a flash. Okay. Because of we are in the front facing camera, did you see that this whole screen turned white? So don't panic when you see your screen turn white when you are in flash mode and you're trying to take a selfie and you do this and your screen turns white. That's because it's using the screen without white to create a flash before it takes that shot. So it's actually for your own benefit because you asked for it to add the lighting, or to because you asked for it to add lighting, it now has that extra second to add that white background so it can brighten it up and take a shot. So this is what it looks like. Even though I'm taking this shot from the front facing camera, do you see how clear the quality that looks? Very good, right? So let me show you another example of the thing in motion. So let me capture Frozen, for example, right? Frozen is over here. Okay. So Frozen is out of focus because I came too close. But look how good that quality is. All because I added that flash. So you can see the flash, the white part also remains. If you look behind the guy's leg, can you see the phone? You're not seeing Frozen in the phone. You're seeing that white background because that's the last thing that it shows so that it can capture as much clear quality based on that reflection of that white background. All right, so that is photo. You can increase, as I was telling you. Okay, we are still up here, right? So that was flash. I'm going to turn flash off, keep it on auto. Over here we have exposure, so you can either increase the exposure or reduce the exposure. Do you see that? Now it's more prominent in the back camera, I think. Oh, it disappeared. I don't know. Okay, let's come back to the front camera. So in the front camera, you can adjust for day and night time, and that will give you either it open your aperture more so it will let in more light and you can take in sharper photos. Okay. All right, so let's go continue. Over here the next one is the live, so you can either have your live on or off. I normally put it on auto, so if he knows what to do, it will take a cool live. If he doesn't know what to do, it will just take a regular shot. All right, next up is the tone. So we already talked about this, which is vibrant, warm, cool. What kind of temperature do you want your photos to be shot at? That will help you know if you are doing something right or wrong. Okay. Okay. Next up is the portrait size, right? You want to get your shots in 16 by 9. Oh, that's my alarm. Let me snooze it for 10 minutes. So 16 by 9, that is 16 inches by 9 inches, right? So if it's like this, you're probably going to get 1080 by 1980, I think. 1080 by 1980. So if you have your camera in this position, you're going to get correct computer worthy, like TV worthy shots, right? You'll be glad if you got this kind of shot. All right. But most of the quality of content these days are coming out in vertical mode, which is 16 by 9. All right. So for 16 by 9 shots, they are good. They show full body. You can take good full selfies with them. And you see, so 16 by 9 is great for selfies. 4 by 3 is great for close-up shots, close-up macro shots, things like that. Okay. Next up is the exposure I was telling you. So the first one I was showing before was day and night mode, and this one is exposure. So exposure will let in more light or not. It increases the aperture size, so it opens or closes. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Let me see if I can do something. No, you won't be able to see it. All right. My phone is just blowing up today because it's about time for me to get off the live. But as you guys can see, there's a few more things that we can talk about, like portrait mode, spatial mode, and panorama mode. We can save that for the next time we come back on the show and we'll talk about it properly. I hope you guys have been enjoying what I've been doing so far. I hope you guys have seen, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far and you guys are having a great day. Let me go ahead and just leave a small Khalifa comment for those who are watching us later on. I really appreciate you. If there's anything you guys would like to ask me, please go ahead and type it in the comment section. I always read my comments, so I will see what it is that you are saying, and I will respond to your comments effectively. Now, if there's anything else you guys would like me to talk about, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Right now, we're about to achieve 555 in this channel. I hope you guys are seeing that. That is very cool. It just hit 555 on my page, and but yes, thank you so much everyone who has joined us. I have been talking for the past almost an hour, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys learned something new: how to use your phone, how to take photos, how to send a message. We're going to dive into more other things later on as we talk about more advanced topics, like using laptops or sending messages, sending email. Last time we taught you guys how to create an email. Now we're going to teach you guys how to use that email to do stuff. So for example, me, I'm in the point where I just finished my contract, so I'm in between looking for next contract. What I'm going to do is to revamp my resume. So if you guys want to learn a couple things, want to do something with me, let me know. I will actually carry you along with me, and then we'll go ahead and we'll sort together. I appreciate you for even trying, So yes, I hope you guys are good. You guys are having fun. I want you guys to go on my Eddie for Short page. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Let us know that we're doing something well and we're doing something good. Because otherwise, how would the algorithm know? See, we got the explosion going on in the background. So thank you so much, each and every one of us that really joined and made this show possible. I'm sending out a full-on heart to you guys, right? Yes, you guys can see a full-on heart. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I'll go ahead and just introduce myself one more time. My name is the humble Prince, Dr. Chukwuemeka Edward Atede, Anyawuna Waroha, one of Akbugo. But your friends, my friends, they call me Eddie for short. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the other side of the listening wave. And once again, you guys have been tuned into the Flight on the Wall podcast with Eddie for short. As we say, we are doing computer class. We're going to start small. We just dived on the little topics, and we're going to go in deeper, right? What did we learn today? We learned about phone. We learned about SMS, or how to send message. We learned about photos and how to take the right quality photos. And what else did we learn about? We learned about how to use all those things together. So I'll say general knowledge of computers. Alright, so there we have it. We have that on the board already, right? So I hope you guys like what we are doing. If you do, don't hesitate to hit that like button. That lets us know that we're doing something, okay? Otherwise, what are we doing? Alright, so what I will do now is I will go on my YouTube page. I want to be the first to like, so if you guys are not there yet, I will like before you. Let me go on the YouTube page. Where is my YouTube page? Not right now. Let's see. Where is my channel? Yep, that's my channel. Oh, look, we are live on the channel. Yep, that's my channel. Awesome. Oh, look, we are live on the channel, and there's no echo, there's no issue, there's no slowing down. It seems to be working greatly. You guys can see my screen correctly. Oops, sorry about that. So my goal is to use this page and basically to incite more joy in the world. However I can, maximum joy. You understand? So there's the live chat. I've been writing all the things that we've been doing. When we got phone off, I typed phone timed up, but that helps us to know that we're doing something great, right? I hope you guys have been enjoying this show. You guys liked what you saw. If there's anything else that you would like to talk about, please, is there anything I missed? Let me know in the comment section. Right now it's probably getting too long, and I really want to thank you all so much for watching. And what I'll do now is I will remove myself from the sharing of the screen and put myself back on the full-on camera. Alright, let's use this camera, shall we? Yes, so back on the full-on camera, you can see me over there, you can see me over there. Once again, it's your boy, Prince Dr. Chukwuemeka Edward Atede, Anyawuna Waroha, one of Akbugo. Your friends, my friends, they call me Eddie for short. Thank you for joining me on the Flight on the Wall podcast. It has been an honor, a pleasure, a privilege, and Thank you so much. Is it you? Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Bye for now.